want to. Let's stay wherever I want to. Good night. Good night. Why didn't you come to me? He said, how you got a million? He said, how you got all the money? And boy, I don't take no punch. I move. You got it? Make sure I don't like that. You got it? You got it?
And there you guys have it, the humiliation of a YouTuber that wanted to step in the ring with Floyd Money Mayweather. And let me counterpunch. Floyd Mayweather is just gifted, okay? But I think he was too gifted, and I think his gifts superseded his intellect, superseded his ability to want to show how good he really was. See, the fact of the matter is, the humiliating performance that he gave to this YouTuber, he should have been doing this pro, and he should have stayed fighting longer. We've seen too much of it. Yeah, we all know you can make money, but you can make money in anywhere you go. The WWE, the UFC, the exhibition platforms, or championship boxing. You know, and it just makes you understand where he's still at. And I think people should acknowledge that guys like Bernard Hopkins that did it considerably longer, Manny Pacquiao that did it considerably longer than Floyd should be looked more or over as Floyd. Floyd was a guy that decided to get out of the game when he got out. More shouts to him, but then he still wanted to show that he was great by fighting guys that had no chance in hell of beating him. Like, at least fight someone that gives you a challenge. Don't fight someone that makes you look like you're just better or so much better than other fighters that are currently fighting professionally today. That's my only problem with Floyd. It ain't that he's making money. It's the fact that he's not showing that Floyd Money Mayweather can still compete, if not beat, these guys that are fighting today. Why not Keith Thurman? Why not Erislandy Lara? Why did you end your fight process or your fight game with a weak-ass Andre Berto that's been beat by so many other guys? You know, it's really disrespectful for the skill set that God gave him, because he's still able to do that and beat up on YouTubers. But at the end of the day, try that shit with someone that, for one, if we know anything about the guys that followed up under him, the guys that were on the PBC platform that are still on the platform to this day, we know they're going through financial breakdown and ruin. You know, he could have blessed those guys. He blessed Andre Berto. I get it. Because I know people are going to say, man, he fought Andre Berto because, you know, that huge, earthquake in Haiti, which his folks were from Haiti. He fought him to get him that money. Fair play. Why don't you do that shit with anybody else? Because everybody else has problems just like Berto. You know, bless somebody else with that type of money. Don't look at it in terms of, I might get beat. Well, hey, why don't you give other fighters that opportunity? In fact, you can still call it an exhibition if you want to, but give someone else opportunity to make money. Don't hoard all the money to yourself and fight guys like this YouTuber that didn't know shit about boxing. He just tried to see what he can do against one of the greatest that are no longer fighting. So he thought he had an edge on Floyd, where in fact, Floyd will always have an edge on guys like that, because Floyd knows the ins and outs of boxing. You know, but beating up on YouTubers, it's kind of like, okay, you still want to be recognized, but you don't want to be recognized the way you probably could have been recognized. Floyd could have actually been Roy Jones Jr. status if he had only stayed fighting longer. If he would have cleared out the division that were around right now, like Keith Thurman, like Erislandy Lara. That probably should have been his last fight. Because those guys were feared. Those guys were talented. Those guys were those guys. Not Andre Berto. Not all these, not Conor fucking McGregor that didn't put on gloves since he was probably, 10 years old. Not guys like that. Sure, money-wise, that's great. But if you really want to see and look at yourself as the best boxer, period, TBE, that's what you would do. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Floyd Mayweather, Money Mayweather schooling and embarrassing a YouTuber. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.